Rock. Welcome back to 2K TV. It's the Sports Guy. Now, the Sports Guy is your nickname, but if you were a player, what would you have as your nickname?
Washed up.
Washed up,
Yeah.
that's it?
Yeah. I quit pickup like 5 years ago.
I'm gonna end it right here.
He's going to end it.
I'm going to end
Hi again, we welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Great one out there at Bledsoe. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Celtics, Tatum out there with Hardaway. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Waters in at the 1 spot. So the Bucks win the tip. Now here's Bledsoe. The great one passes to Giannis. It's good. Giannis has got the opening basket of the game for the Bucks.
He's a hard guy to guard everywhere on the floor, but more than anywhere else, Giannis can get you in the paint. That's where he lives.
Here's Fall. In the corner, Tatum with it. A three-pointer is right on target.
A terrific shooter with the range and confidence required to be successful. Tatum loves to let it rip.
Now here's Antetokounmpo.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the Bucks.
Here's Waters. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Brad Stevens and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me that despite everything, he still believes in his team's ability to take at least one game in this series. But of course, that has to be tonight. He looks at this as a building block, saying what they learn in this series, win or lose, should be invaluable for the future. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And Giannis throws it down.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. The kick out to Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
And there's no excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. He's just brilliant at jamming it down the defense's throat.
Here's the great one. The rebound by the Celtics. Come off a really big loss on Sunday.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
I think you can be a little bit rattled when you lose the physical battle as badly as they did in that game. That can be tough to shake off. So it's a matter of getting over those doubts and finding yourself again.
Here's Hardaway. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Hardaway, no good.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there. And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Here's Waters. Outside Tatum. Fires from deep. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Earning all rookie first team honors after a brilliant first year, Tatum quickly became a fan favorite.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. The offensive rebound. Off with the layup.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Steps back and fires. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Now you look at the great one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Here's Waters. Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Latrey drains the three-pointer. Tatum's got a couple of threes now in the first for Boston.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Boston trailing. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Here's Waters. Guarded by Bledsoe. Waters passes to Tatum. Pass to Waters. 6 to shoot. Shoots. And it's Brown missing. The Bucks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, Kevin, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Celtics trail by 3. Waters passes to Tatum. Lets it go from 14. Waters can't get it to go. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's the great one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Lens checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Both free throws good from the great one.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Knocks it loose. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. Here's the great one. And that one goes long. Celtics have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Tatum. And no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's the great one. He has 5. Bledsoe outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Still a blur. Bledsoe with some amazing speed on the floor, excelling at barreling into the defense to pick up the foul.
Bledsoe hits them both. Celtics trail by 7. Waters passes to Tatum. Here's Fall. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Waters. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Got a hand on it.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Over in the corner, Brown. Lays it up and banks it in. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
And that's where Brown is at his best. A muscular beast who loves finishing strong through the contact.
Now here's Drummond. Passes it to the great one. Out to the right wing. Bledsoe right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the great one. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
And how about that show of confidence from Tatum? He really excels at playing above the rim and taking that one home.
Here's the great one. He has 5. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. DJ Wilson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Eric Bledsoe.
Huge fan of how Tatum runs the floor. It's almost a lost art. Terrific when he's in attack mode, in transition, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
Here's DiVincenzo. It's deflected. Murray left side. They get the rebound. And Fall gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 1.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. To the middle. Here's Murray. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Murray's got the lead up to 8 now for Boston.
Murray, not much fear there as he gets amongst the trees, looking in control down low.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's the great one, and it's Holmes in at the point guard position. Now Hardaway after the miss 3 from the great one. Basket counts.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
The Celtics have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential left in the tank for Jamal Murray. He's able to play both guard spots, but it's that sweet jump shot that has his teammates and the coaching staff salivating about where his ceiling is.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Bledsoe's checked in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Celtics was outstanding. He dropped in 55 points. And as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
And David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
So it's the Celtics now. After the basket by Milwaukee. Waters passes to Hardaway. Stolen by Bledsoe. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Bledsoe loving to take on this challenge here, not fearing getting hit on the way up.
Here's Waters. Defended by Middleton. And it's sent back by Drummond. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Bledsoe's running. They grab their own miss. Here's the great one. Off target with his 3.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find him.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bledsoe passes to the great one. Now here's Drummond. He's covered by Murray to the paint. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
It just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
Wide open look here for Murray. Knocks down the 3-ball. Murray's got 10 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Second, Andre Drummond.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They've provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And the Celtics with possession here. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Waters passes to Tatum. Williams scanning the the floor. Here's Waters. And a miss there on the triple. Bucks trail by 7. Pass to Drummond. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Waters passes to Tatum. Here's Brown. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, I don't know how you deal with the length of Antetokounmpo. I mean, his name is long enough, and then you look at the body.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. So it's Boston now. 4-point game. Here's Waters. Guarded by Bledsoe. There's Brown with the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. The shot's good from the Great One. The Great One's got 6 here in this quarter.
Again, floor vision from Eric Bledsoe makes dishing that basketball look easy.
Williams passes to Waters. Count that bucket. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. Ball's checked in for the Celtics. Boston on D. They lead by 4. Antetokounmpo finds Drummond. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Fall passes to Waters. Here's Fall. 5 on the clock, and there's the pass to Brown. Got a piece of it. Here's Giannis. He nails it, and we're tied up. Antetokounmpo's got 15 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. For Boston, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. First free throw is good. Good on both. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 17-7 run. Down low. The Great One passes to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Hardaway. He's got 7. Kicks to Brown. To the middle. And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. The Celtics making a switch here. Walker's checked in. From the inbound, and Hardaway with the lay-in. Hardaway's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to the Great One. Fall with the rebound. And Walker's got the ball here for the Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Brown kicks to Walker. Bangs home the trifecta. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
The Great One passes to Drummond. over to the wing. Now Antetokounmpo. Knocked loose. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
And Brown runs the floor like a freight train. At 225 pounds, he's a mammoth that wrecks defenses in transition.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
A timeout before the time.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it... Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
They've got Jason Tatum. He's out there with Hardaway. Jaylen Brown out there with Fall. And it's Waters in at the 1. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half.
Well, we've seen Bledsoe getting more active from that area, looking assured, controlled. He knows he can score from there.
Now here's Brown. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. At 6. Tatum kicks to Brown.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Boston again missing.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
That's great signs to see Chris Middleton get up just like that.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Brown outside. Here's the teardrop. Milwaukee with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Giannis drives in.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, what a dunk by Giannis.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Waters. Pass to Tatum. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be having 3 or 4 to start it off.
Waters passes to Fall. Tatum against Bledsoe. Pass to Fall. Shot clock at 5. Here's Waters. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Waters got 6.
Works that one inside nicely.
Bucks trail by 7. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Now Bledsoe. He's got 9. Launches a 3. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
And Brown is a guy who is constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Both good from the line that time. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The pass to the great one. Deflects the pass and stolen by Tatum. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Waters passes to Tatum. Down kicks to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Williams trying to break free. Good D by Drummond.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And the Bucks miss again.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Here's Waters. He has 6. Back to Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Hardaway with a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Inside, here's Antetokounmpo, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he's shaking up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
Boston making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. 5th is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Tatum against Giannis. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Murray. He's got 10. Outside Williams. Murray surveying the D. And the foul called on the great one. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Hardaway, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Hardaway has got 11 points.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Giannis kicks to Drummond. Fires from 18. Offensive rebound. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Waters passes to Tatum. Murray outside. Tatum against Drummond. That one rolling around and rims out.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Waters. He's got 6. Pulls it up. Tatum's shot is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
The Bucks have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. And see, those numbers read pretty well. And it's tied up with that one. And for the Celtics, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. Here's Waters. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. No good on that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. And it's the Bucks on the break. And the dunk by Giannis.
Open up the floodgates and let Giannis run through. What a joy to watch him in transition.
Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Poked loose. Stolen by Bledsoe. Passes it to the great one. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Hardaway for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And it's a 3-point Celtic lead.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-point three-pointer, it's a good idea. That's his second three of the game, one in each half.
The Bucks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. He misses the free throw.
Good improvement. Down low, Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 7th assist in the game. Bucks trail by 4. Stolen by Walker. 3-on-3. Langford has the open look, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Walker with it. He's got 11. Lets it go from deep. And again, Paxton with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And here's Langford. Kemba Walker hitting his 3 to go. Williams finds Walker. Celtics passing it around to the inside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him. And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
For Milwaukee, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. The Celtics offense, they're on a 16-6 run. It's stolen. And up the court from the Bucks on the break. Holmes get it to go in. Boston leading by 8. Walker with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Walker's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Celtics. To the middle, and stolen by Williams. And here's Langford. Floats it up for Williams. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Celtics making a switch here. Falls checked in. Murray, good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's the great one. He's got 17. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Now a timeout called by Boston. The pass to Fall. Count it. Fall's got his second bucket.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
That free throw good from the great one. Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Both free throws good from the great one. Celtics leading by 9. Outside, Walker. And the rejection by Holmes. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. .151 left in the third. From 11 feet away, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
In the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Walker. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Outside Tatum. Outside Walker. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
They get the rebound, and that one, good. 36 points for Giannis.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Walker the pass to Murray. And he overshot that one, missing. Bucks trail by 7.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
Don't want to rush it, but you don't want to take too much time here.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Boston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The pass to Holmes. Here's DiVincenzo. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's Brown with the drive. Len with the block.
While putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one away.
Here's DiVincenzo. And there's the feed to Antetokounmpo. There's Brown with the 3. That one doesn't go. And so it's Boston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Bucks, we've got Isaiah Thomas. Antetokounmpo is out there with Wilson. Then there's the great one, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 3 spot. Left side, Antetokounmpo. A 3 ball. The shot misses. And the Celtics going the other way now. And the foul called on the great one. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Outside Tatum. Over Wilson. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Scooped up. Fall. And he lays it straight in.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
That free throw good from the great one. Celtics making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Andre Drummond comes in for DJ Wilson. And Middleton subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Walker dishes to Tatum. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. To the paint. Fall can't hit. Bucks trail by 5. On his left side. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Brown feeling out a bit. Dishes to Tatum. And shot on the way. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 14 points for Jason Tatum.
How about the attitude Tatum has? I mean, if he has room to shoot, he is going to let it fly.
Thomas with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Here's Giannis. And yes, it's good. Giannis has got 40 points.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Over in the corner, Brown. Has to fall. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And he's good on the three ball. And the Celtics lead by 6.
A patient player. Tatum fine with taking what the defense gives him.
No good from the great one.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Tatum. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Bledsoe checked in for Milwaukee. And that one falls for Tatum. Now here's Bledsoe. Passes to the great one. And he uses the glass on the layup. The great one's got 27. Here's Waters. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Bledsoe. And the jam by Bledsoe.
How about the speed of Bledsoe on that drive right there? Fantastic at slashing inside and finishing.
Here's Waters. And it's sent back by Drummond. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Goes up off the inbound. And then Hardaway with the dunk. And Milwaukee has possession. Middleton outside. Here's the great one.
Yeah, easy call.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Waters passes to Brown. And he makes that one. He's got 20.
And Brown is so aggressive, a masterful penetrator who abuses defenders on the drive.
Middleton finds Bledsoe. Up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Well, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Stripped away. And it's the Bucks on the break. Giannis with the ball.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Here's Waters. The dish to Tatum. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game. The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
Pass to Waters. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
For three, Bledsoe. And Boston with the rebound. Fall's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Hardaway for three. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
He's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Timeout called the Bucks.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Bucks trail by 6. Middleton outside. Now the pass to the great one. This one for three. But they'll get another chance. The shot that time not on target. Celtics have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Hardaway passes to Waters. To the middle. Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Deep, and there's the call on Andre Drummond. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Here's Waters, guarded by Bledsoe. Waters passes to Brown. Down low. Left side Tatum. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And it's Brown missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And that was a little bit of a range check for them.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Here's the great one, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 9 assists now tonight. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Waters. He dishes it to Tatum. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Really easy to appreciate Tatum's ability. Doesn't back away from the contact when he's in attack mode at the rim.
Bucks trail by 3. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Waters passes Tatum. Here's Fall, covered by Giannis. Pass to Waters. 4 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 15 rebounds here tonight. A shot by Middleton, wide open. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. They've held a 12-point lead early. They get it back. That's it to go. That one good from Fall. Bucks trail by 3. Bledsoe outside. Passes it to the great one. And that one, the great one's got 36.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Waters passes to Hardaway. Great D that time from Middleton.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Bledsoe passes to the great one. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. The great one's got 38 points. The Celtics shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. outside Tatum. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Kemba Walker's checked in for the Celtics. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Thanks, David. Walker's shot is off. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's the pass to the great one. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Giannis showing team first mentality by finding an open teammate.
That's good from the great one.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Bledsoe against Walker. Over in the corner, Brown. And the three ball is good. Brown's got 25 points.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
Stolen by Bledsoe. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
The leadership grows as Eric Bledsoe knocks down huge shots like that.
Bledsoe against Walker. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. 19 points in the game.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen, to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in. This is why you got to love where Giannis is in the young part of his career, willing to drain a crucial shot for his ball club.
Walker against Bledsoe. Lets a floater go. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Middleton outside. Here's the great one. Count!
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. 46 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Walker the pass to Tatum. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Tatum's shot is off.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot will not fall.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Walker's shot is off. Here's the great one. And so the Milwaukee Bucks take the series and they'll move on
And you look at the reaction there, so obvious from looking at them just how important this achievement is, not to just the players, but this franchise. They've got their hands on the conference championship trophy, and this puts them in great position to make history.
A tremendous opportunity now, just 4 wins away from a championship.
Yeah, and so close. I mean, they can practically taste it right now, but it's not going to be easy. Those next 4 wins are going to be the most difficult of the season if they can get them. But no matter what happens, I think the accomplishment of winning the conference championship is something this franchise and its fans will always remember.
And they'll represent the East in a final series that's mere days away. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.